घर आओ जी, म्हारे घर आओ जी, घर आओ जी, म्हारे 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 घर आओ जी, प्रीतम प्यारा, प्रीतम प्यारा, प्रीतम 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 प्यारा, प्रीतम प्यार, तन मन धन सब भेंट धरूंगी, तन मन धन सब भेंट धरूंगी, भजन करूंगी, भजन करूंगी, तुम्हारा तुम्हारा भजन करूंगी, तुम्हारा तुम्हारा भजन करूंगी, तुम्हारा, म्हारे घर आओ जी, म्हारे घर आओ जी, म्हारे घर आओ जी। तुम गुणवंत सुसाहिब कहिए, तुम गुणवंत सुसाहिब कहिए, मोह में अवगुण सारा, घर आओ, 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 घर आओ।
गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमम् ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पता न शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सेदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यम्। भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदवेदान्तवेदाङ्ग विद्यास्थानेभ्यैव च ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। यो गुरुः स शिवः प्रोक्तः यः शिवः स गुरुः स्मृतः विकल्पं यस्तु कुर्वीत स नरो गुरुतल्पगः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे फुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्रः येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवैत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्ससुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद 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 हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। वासुदेव वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। बोलिए कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय। श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। नमः पार्वती पतये हर हर महादेव। हरि ओम हरि ओम। Let us chant from 7th verse. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Yada yada hi dharmasya ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानमधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम् परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे। जन्म कर्म च मे दिव्यम् एवं यो वेत्ति तत्त्वतः त्यक्त्वा देहं पुनर्जन्म नैति मामेति सोऽर्जुन। वीतरागभयक्रोधाः मन्मया मामुपाश्रिताः बहवो ज्ञानतपसा पूता मद्भावमागताः ये यथा मां प्रपद्यन्ते तांस्तथैव भजाम्यहम्। मम वर्त्मानुवर्तन्ते मनुष्याः पार्थ सर्वशः काङ्क्षन्तः कर्मणां सिद्धिं यजन्त इह देवताः। क्षिप्रं हि मानुषे लोके सिद्धिर्भवति कर्मजा चातुर्वर्ण्यं मया सृष्टम् गुणकर्म विभागशः तस्य कर्तारमपि मां विद्य कर्तारमव्ययम्। Vidyakartaram. So you heard yesterday that situations, opportunity are dictated by our future mental image, which I explained. Now, second line I had also explained. This I am talking about 11th verse. Mama vartman vartante manushya partha sarvasha. Sarvasha means sarvasha is indeclinable. Sarva desheshu, sarva kaleshu, sarvasu avasthasu. At all time, at all place, in all situations. Everybody is following me. And one meaning I had mentioned that everything is a part of Virat and therefore somehow they are wanting the Lord only. But the problem is that they don't want the Angi and they want the Ang. If you remember, what is the Angi? Angi is the absolute peace, absolute quietness. So if you want the object of quietness, then quietness will come. And if you want quietness of object, then quietness won't come. What? You woke me, I couldn't sleep. When I say, when you want, when you want the quietness of object, this is Paramatma. And when you want quietness of object, this is Maya. Well, both are same, what are you saying? When I am saying, when you are wanting quietness, object of quietness. Quietness and peace is main, and you are going to see how this object belongs to peace. This is called object of quietness, person of quietness, situation of quietness, failure of quietness, success of quietness. So quietness is substance and the object world is a incidental property. When you want this quietness, then you will have the quietness because this is true. But when you want the quietness of object, then you have made a small object a substance and you have made the infinite quietness and quality. And this is not possible. Substance cannot become a quality. Substance cannot become a quality because quality is dependent on the substance and substance is not dependent on the quality. When I say wave of ocean is fine, water of wave and wave of water. Actually, wave is dependent on water, therefore you have to say it is the wave of water. But if you say, no, I want the water of wave, that means you are saying that wave is main and water is secondary. So now you are wanting the wave first and water later on. Now this first and second is what creates the samsara and moksha. First I want wife, then I want peace. I want peace from wife and bliss from wife. Now the peace goes in pieces, bliss goes in blisters. क्या करें भाई? आप इस बात को पकड़ लेना हमारी. This is a very key point in life actually. And Gita is not that easy in certain verses. if you read Gita, it becomes very subtle at times. Even Bhagavad I find like this. Even Ramayana I find like it is not that simple. Some shlokas are going very right, very easy, but some have lot of hidden meaning and therefore they take time. Why Bhagavan should say Mam Vartmano Vartante Manushya Par Sarvasha? Vartman means marg. Vartman Nakarant is there. Okay. पकड़ मारी बात हमारी. Are you catching my point? नहीं आ रही है. Don't first what you want you decide. And once you decide what you want from what you have, and if you say no, I want peace from house, you are now wrong, because you have put a wrong proposition now. You will never get it because you are working on impossibility. It is not possible. It is not there. House doesn't have peace. That means you have made peace as coming and going. It is a quality. It is a guna of that. ये कहाँ से होगा? बोले first I want wave then water. भाई गलत बात है. If you have water then you can have wave. You don't try to get wave without the water, but you are trying to get the wave first and water. Moment you say I want wave, not water, or I want water of wave, then you have put a problem in your life. I want peace from child. नहीं मिलेगा. क्यों? Child is not a substance and peace is not a product. It's not a good quality. Only one peace exists which is called God. Objectless peace is called God. Objectless anand is called God. Objective anand is called Maya. But I feel I get peace from my child. That is your problem. That is your vasana. Any causation in your peace or joy is your vasana. Any kind of objectification in your peace is your own mental projection. It is not that. It is not there. Well, but I get lot of peace in my eating. It is your vasana, it is not in the eating. Peace comes without any tag attached. Peace only comes with infinite. Sita ji will come only with Ramji. Sita Ram, not anything else. Sita will not be with Ravan. Sita will not be with Vibhishan. Sita ji will not be with anybody. Shanti Samahita Sita Atma Ramu Virajate. So there is no place, there is nothing where which is devoid of peace. In every situation there is God. God is Anand. God is Shanti. God is quiet. God is Anand. Anand is pervading everything. And therefore everything what you are seeking is this. When the child is holding the finger, actually he is holding to the father, but he doesn't know that he is holding the father also. When you want something, actually you are wanting freedom actually. Everybody wants freedom. Nobody is wanting. Even, when you say I want money, you want freedom from poverty. No, not freedom from poverty. Freedom from sense of poverty in your eye actually. I am repeating it. You may have a lot of money, still you may want money. You may have a lot of money. You can maybe billionaire also, but still you may want money. Because you are feeling incomplete without having more money. I have only 2 billion, I wanted 10 billion. Billion, not million. Wake up. When you are asleep, you hear all these things. Well, I want to marry. It's not the marriage problem. It is a bondage that you are feeling limited. If I am not married, I will not be happy. You are trying to get out of this limitation through marriage. When you try to remove limitation by the object of the world, then you get more limited. Because limitation is not in the object, limitation is in your sense. Limitation is a sense in I. Rather put me like that, it is a nonsense in I. Because there is no real limitation. Teacher's work is to give you some sense so that nonsense can be removed. Nonsense in I can be removed by the right sense. Okay. So when the non goes away, then sense remains. This is the work of our Guru Parampara, to remove the nonsense. Don't say it's nonsense. Mama vartmana vartante. And moment, the very perspective, if you can change or you can think, okay, there is a tragedy, but where is the peace in that tragedy? Where is peace is expressing as a tragedy actually. There is nothing called tragedy. Peace is expressing as a tragedy. If you can discover that which is expressing rather than which is expressed, whose expression is this? You are a saint now. We are only concerned about something which is having a objectivity, which is having some object. You are not concerned about whose object is this. The objectlessness is expressing as an object. I am not going to that objectlessness which is called mama vartmanu vartante. Everybody is moving in me only. So there is nothing else other than joy, other than quietness. It is my limitation, it is my nonsense in my mind that searches sense limitation in everything. That is, I don't have the eyes to see the limitlessness. Like if you play flute in front of a buffalo, it doesn't have the ears and sense to understand the rag. The buffalo can't understand the rag Raman is there. Or rag Hansat Dhani is there. Buffalo can't understand that. They may play very nice rag. Buffalo is standing in front of you. And you keep on singing your rag. Jaya Jaya Rama, Jaya Jaya Rama, Jaya Jaya Rama, Jaya Jaya Rama. After listening, what is the response? So it doesn't have the sense to know the beauty in that rag, the joy in that rag. And if anybody is a music person who knows music, and if you play a rag, you will hear a reva, you will hear such, because that he brought out that particular rag. You will hear, Areva, they go, very nice. And if you don't know, you will say, why is he saying nice? Because you don't know. Similarly, chanting is there. When I chant, if you don't know what nuances I have taken, you will not know that. Supposing I say, Ye yathamam, Ye yathamam prapadyante. Ab you don't know that I am making it dit here. Prapadyante. I have made the double there. You won't know it. It will sound similar. Seek to hey, ye yathamam prapadyante. I did not say prapadyante. I said, Yo yatha mam prapadyante. There is a two. Double the is there. Well, but single is written. No. This is chanting. This is called dvit. Prapadyante. And there is a aghat is there. Aghat is one pa. Prapadyante. Where Sanyukta Akshar is there, you put like this, the rule. Well, I did not know that. When did you tell us? New things I'm doing every day. Now, little more, you can keep on polishing it. Tams, tathai, हाँ, tams है कि tams है. You add va there. Where that anuswar comes, you put in bracket. Don't put it. You have to pronounce like that. Tams, tams, tams. Sansmaran. Tans tathai, bhajamyam. अब you will say, mam vartman, mum nahi, mama vartmanu vartante, mama, not mum. Mama. Don't say mum. There is no halan there. If you have to say Ramam, then you can say Ramam. You cannot say Ramama. Well, all appear same. What are you talking? Don't. This is what happened to buffalo. You need a sense. What? I am buffalo? No, you are not buffalo. Manushyav Parth Sarvashah. So Parth, which case is this? If you know, you will say it is a vocative case is there. Don't put visarg there. It is a vocative case. There is no visarg in the vocative case. So, an ordinary person doesn't have that insight, that sensitivity, that purity to see the infinite anand expressing as sant, shant expressing as ashant, without changing its nature. Brahman expressing as world, Angi expressing as Ang, Chit expressing as Chidabhas. You are talking about Chidabhas, no? Chit expressing as Chidabhas, Brahm expressing as Jeev, Anand expressing as Dukkham. I don't have that insight. वो दृष्टि नहीं हमारे पास है. Ram expressing as Kam. Kam is Pradyumna. Krishna expressing as Pradyumna. Pradyumna was Kama avatar. Remember the story. Pradyumna is the son of Krishna ji, but he was Kama avatar. And he resembled a lot. Pradyumna ji resembled not Lord Krishna only. So when he came, some thought he is Krishna only. Kangshantah karmanam siddhim. I hope that shlok is clear. Mama vartman vartante manushyav parth sarvasha. हम ही को तुम देख रहे हो, हम ही से बात कर रहे हो, हम ही को छू रहे हो. You are touching me. When I was a child, first time I was traveling alone in the train, 7, 8, 6 years. And one person and in the child's house, don't eat from anybody's hand. Don't talk a lot. Don't mingle. Don't give your address. Don't follow him. First time, 7 years, 6, 7 years. At that time, this child trafficking was a lot, and people used to give something to eat and poison. So one person was sitting near me. He said, "What's your name, beta?" I kept quiet. I gave my name. He said, "Okay, take this. This is biscuit for you." I said, "No, I don't take." He said, "Take one." I said, "No, I don't want. I'm already full." He said, "Where you live?" Not to tell. I said, "I'll tell you later." "What class is standard you are?" I said. He said, "Okay, I've got a chocolate for you. Tell me something about yourself." He tried a lot, but I didn't want to open too much. Because I had to follow my father, mother. And they're scared also. He will carry you away. And when the train came, Hare Maharaj, lot of supporters. Netaji ki jai. He was a minister. Mala, ye, oh uncle, kya ho gaya? Ye to kaun hai? Now to contact was difficult. Lot of people were there. If I had known him that he is a minister, I could have enjoyed his presence much more. I could have eaten chocolate, he could have done some work, we could have got some kind of, contact. अब तो गया हाथ से वो. I became conscious. I was possessed by nonsense. And now situation gave me the sense. And non was removed. I used to see people used to come to Gurudev. They did not know that Gurudev is there. He's a plumber. Other person who has come. Or anybody has come, any big person has come to give some check. He used to come and shake hand with Gurudev. ऐसे भी कैसा आदमी, गुरुदेव प्रणाम तो कर लो यार. आत्मा कहाँ मिलेंगे ऐसे. शर्म नहीं आती, शेक हैंड कर रहा है. अब he is doing like that and Gurudev is comfortably shaking it. And Gurudev is asking also, how are you? He is replying very casually as if he is obliging by replying. अब if he had known the Mahima, he would have gone much more blessings. मैं क्या जानू तेरी महिमा, माया में चारों तरफ अंधेरा ही अंधेरा है ना ऐसा भजन. मैं क्या जानू तेरी महिमा. तो यही है मम वर्तमानुवर्तन्ते. मनुष्याः पार्थ सर्वशः. उपादान कारण तो ब्रह्म. तुम कहां से तुम अपने को ले आए. Where you brought? You are expression of God. Jeev is nothing but Brahm is there. Jeev is Brahm only. From front, Jeev is appearing as with the body. From the back, he is one with the Brahman. Bubble you see, from your side if you see bubble is only a one bubble. But from the water side it is only a water. It is not a bubble. This was that shloka. I hope you are. Please note, don't forget. Question was in 10th verse, as if Arjun asked, were you partial that you gave moksha to somebody and not to somebody? To that answer in first line Bhagavan said, no, they ordered, I can't force moksha on anybody. In second line he said that people, although I am the upadana karan, I am the Brahman alone, and still I alone am, still people don't know it and therefore they suffer. आप सफर कर रहे हो आपका कारण, because of your own viewpoint. You have an angular view. You don't have a visionary angle. You have an angular view. Your viewpoint is there. You have only a point. People say, Swami, I also have a point. From point, go to pointless. Your ego is a point. And Brahman is pointless. You can't point, this is this. That's called pointless. Go from point to pointless. Okay? From confusion, go to fusion. Chalo bhai. Now, next shlok you heard, I have chanted also. Not chanted. Chanted, I am little sleepy, I was not chanting. So, Kankshantah karmanam siddhim. Yajanta iha devataha. Now, why don't they want moksha? I gave you an example yesterday. Remember the example? Ice cream and mala kept. Ice cream and mala was kept. And I say, ice cream has no joy. Joy is in the jap, tap. Bhagwan ke naam mein kya mahima hai? In ice cream is kept there and mala is also kept there. And I am saying to you, the glory of Lord's name is infinite. तेरे नाम का सुमिरन करके मेरे मन में सुख भर आया, तेरी कृपा को मैंने पाया. Ice cream is there. लो आप सुख. And I go out of the room. I said, it's your choice. I will never check you what you have eaten. I will never ask you. Nobody will ask you. Close your room. And both are kept. And both are open. लो जप मजा, वो तो I will take the joy of this because this I told you is tangible and no qualification required. लेकिन if Tulsidas was there, Goswami ji was there, he will leave it. If Shankaracharya Bhagwan was there, he will get joy because they have really unveiled themselves. They don't need any external thing. यही महात्मा है. Mahatma means who is having vyavasayatmika buddhi. Kankshanta, he doesn't need an action. I don't need a contact person to contact me. Sansari person is needing the contact person called karm, bhog, relation to contact his own self for some time. Mahatma doesn't, he is going through a medium less. He don't need a contact person to contact me. I don't need a source, any ministerial what is it called, contact to see my wife or to meet my husband. When you go for a medium-less joy, that is called seeker's joy. When you go to the joy for some time through a medium called karm, bhog, then that is called, and you want a medium because you don't see that there is something called Brahman, etc. Who knows what is there? And Bhagwan says in desperation, Kshipram hi manushe loke siddhir bhavati karmaja. Because in this human birth, you get some kind of, you work and you get some fruit. In Manushya Lok, you get some fruit. You want to be popular, you started joining some kind of course, you sang and some people clapped. At least they know me now that I sing also. Earlier nobody knew. I wanted to, people should see me. I went to the market, purchased nice shirt, nice pant, dazzling shirt, dazzling pant. I went to some funny hairstyle I took. I went to the beautician and say, make my hair like this. It goes like up and like this, those side. And put some kind of, what is it called here? What is it called? Put here? Blush. Some kind of blush, which will be flushing. So, that is there. And I went to the party and people saw me and said, look, you are looking so good today. Thank you. I could not take the heat because it will all fall down. कुछ तो मिला ना कर्म से जो हमको सुख चाहिए था. I wanted the sukh of an object, at least you got little. Like when the dog is there, dog sometime it chews the bone, and because of that chewing he starts bleeding because the bone had some kind of sharp corners. Now that he thinks this is the juice of the bone, this is sansari's joy. Siddhir bhavati karmaja. Now comes a very important shloka. I may come back to it. There are 1-2 more points. Manushe, Bhagwan, Arjun said, Bhagwan, one thing please, 1 minute. You said in Manushya Lok, how come the Siddhi comes first? So here Bhashaka writes, the 12th, Manushe Loke varnashram adi karmadikara iti vishesha. Underline that. Tesham varna ashram adi adhikare karmanam phal siddhi kshipram bhavati karmaja karmano jata manushe eva loke varna ashramadi karmadikaro na anyeshu lokeshu iti niyamah kin nimitta iti. I hope you are getting my. In Manushya Lok only there is called varna and ashram. Now, depending on your varna and ashram, you get the fruit. Well, what is varna, what is ashram? Now, Bhagwan says, Chatur varnyam maya srishtam guna karma vibhagashah. Very important slok. Don't say controversial slok. It's important slok. Controversy is in your mind. This slok is very, very clear. So, what Bhagwan says, I am the doer of that and know me as not doer. Lo, ye dekho. Ye Vrindavan style is there. Tasya kartaram apimam. Although I am the doer, but know me as not doer. Ye likho. Let me now elaborate it. Shall you go ahead? You're tired? No, you're not tired. Just now you started when you were tired. So, if you remember in the Swadharma portion, I had touched about 4 varnas. I had taken in some detail. In Swadharma portion, in our Bhagavad Swadharma, decode your Swadharma, something was there, right? In that I had seen that. So, let me now go through it once more with little bigger perspective and expect more detailed explanation. It will continue. I had taken 7 classes or 6 classes in the course, if you remember. If you don't remember, no problem. Bhagavan says these 4 varnas I had created. Now what are these 4 varnas? So I will avoid using the word Brahmana Kshatriya for some time. I'll bring it. I'll use it later on. Let me now clarify that. So essentially we have Sattva-guna, Rajoguna and Tamoguna. Sattva-guna is Jnanatmak, Rajoguna is Kriyatmak and Tamoguna is Vismaranatmak, Ajnanatmak. Okay? Sattva-guna is knowledge oriented, Rajoguna is action oriented and Tamoguna is inertia oriented. Inertia. Okay? बिल्कुल ठीक बात है. Now every jeev has a different composition of these 3 gunas. Different composition means different quantity of Sattva-guna, different quantity of Rajoguna, different quantity of Tamoguna. Very good. Now, if the composition, there are only 4 combinations possible. No 5th, no 6th. One combination is SRT. Remember that. If Sattva-guna is more than 80%, Rajoguna is 10%, 15%, Tamoguna is 5%. What will happen? What will happen with this person? Huh? Sattva-guna, if this is SRT combination is there, the person will be, I will divide into A, B, C and P. Everybody wants an authority. So this person who has lot of Sattva-guna, he also wants an authority. Tell me where? On his mind, on ignorance. He wants to conquer that. He wants to overcome his, if he is having a uncontrolled mind, he'll be very disturbed. The second combination is, RST. Rajoguna is more, 60%. 35% is Sattva-guna and Tamoguna is 5, 10, 15%. This person also wants authority, but if something is going wrong in the society, he will rebel a lot outside. He doesn't want that authority on the mind. He wants the authority on the right things happening around. This is called RST. He is more righteous oriented. Why he did like that? I cannot tolerate anymore this nonsense. But for that you have to go to the jail. Well, I'll go to the jail. Why he did like that? Why the government is doing like that? Why Britishers are ruling there? He'll become Bhagat Singh now. He'll react, revolt against the system. Please note, selfishness is very less because Sattva-guna is backing the Rajoguna. He is ambitious, but his ambitious and his authority, his ambition is there for something better. He is ambitious and he is very dynamic. He is a very dynamic person. He can be Tilak, he can be Chandrasekhar Azad, he can be Subhas Bose. I mean, he'll go through a lot of pains for that. He'll just say, no, nothing, I cannot tolerate all these things. The one who is SRT, He won't go in. He said, "It's wrong, God will see, don't worry about it." Why? I want a quiet mind here. Well, but system is not okay. Well, the system, God will. I'll make somebody who will go. He doesn't want to have a very involved life. He's Samarth Guru Ramdas. SRT Samarth Guru Ramdas, RST Shivaji. Because his Sadhguna is too much. He is not fit for working, he gets tired because he doesn't want interaction. Too much interaction, he'll get bored. Because he wants to work on ultimate cause and ultimate effect. RST works on the cause and effect, which is seen cause and seen effect. Social seen cause and social seen effect. The one who is Sattva oriented, he'll work for what is the ultimate cause of the world. For the ultimate cause of the world is Atma. Well, what is Atma? The fulfillment and joy for his joy is very high level joy. The person who is working on RST level, his joy, supposing country has conquered, his joy is not that high because it is not inside joy. He has a joy. He is selfless. I hope you are following what I am saying. He is not selfish. He is Arjun. He is Bhim. He is Rana Pratap. Rana Pratap fought with Akbar. For 20 years he lived the life of who had no power. He said, but I won't bend to these wrong people. I won't bow down to these wrong people. Everything is lost. But he said, no, I won't bow down. But I won't have unjust. I can't tolerate unjust. And he carried always 2 spears. 2 spears. His height was more than 7 feet. Very, very well built. Maharana Pratap. Do you know why too? If other person is not broad, then I will give you. Chal kapat was not there. He's RST. He's ambitious for his country. He's ambitious for his society. He has pain that, see, my country has been more dominated by these outsiders. His ability to concentrate on arrow, bows are very high. See, the ability to concentrate of Atma, Brahman, of SRT is very high on Brahman, on meditation, on his scriptures. He's a discoverer. He's a discoverer. He discovers new ideas, facts. Scriptures are there. He doesn't want any fame. He doesn't want any fame. The pain of SRT is that he couldn't control his mind. And pain of RST is that he couldn't fight out these foolish people. I hope you are following difference. SRT understand, no? The concentration of SRT is more on topic of he can chant Shloka he can by heart it fast. His life is Saraswati oriented. RST's life is Kali oriented. Therefore, they are Kali Upasak, Devi Upasak, Jai Bhavani. This was Shivaji's mantra. Jai Bhavani. Please note, both are required for a healthy society. Because who will guide? Because he is in quite a turbulent mood. This RST person. Rajogun is backed by Sattva. Moment Rajogun is backed by Tamagun. Supposing it's RTS. If Rajogun goes to now around 40-50% and then it is backed by Tamagun which goes to 30-40% and then it goes to Sattva which is 5-10%. Now he'll be very dynamic but very selfish. He'll become Akbar. He is very ferocious, but he will be doing unjust fight. For him, personal victory and personal gain is very important, even at the cost of a dharma also. He is Duryodhan now. RST is Arjun, RTS is Duryodhan now. He cannot tolerate somebody is going ahead of me. Both are fighters. Bhim is also a very good fighter and Duryodhan is also a very good fighter. And actually, Subhadra, Balramji was the guru of Duryodhan. And Subhadra, he wanted to marry with Duryodhan only. And this is what Bhagwan played a trick. I don't know Subhadra, I don't think Subhadra would want to marry Duryodhan. And therefore Bhagwan asked Arjun to come as a sadhu. You run the story. He came as a sadhu in a house. Balramji went, welcomed with Purnkumbh, etc. And ultimately he stayed in the house, same house they stayed, and met Subhadra for a few months. And he was being served by Balramji. It is when the case matured, and they said, now we should marry. And when they went to marry, then the whole thing got exposed. That is another story. It's not a part of this shloka. Huh? I'm just telling you. And then, when Balramji got to know, he got very angry on Krishna, Bhagavan. He said, Krishna, you knew this or not? Bhagavan Krishna held his eyes down. You should know when to bow down also. Don't fight everywhere. Learn to say sorry also. He said, yes, I knew it. He said, but why you troubled me like that? He said, I didn't want that she should marry Arjun. Subhadra should marry Duryodhan because Duryodhan's life is going to end very fast. And I don't think so Subhadra will like something whom I don't like. Anyway, that's another matter. Now, do you see RST and TRS? RST and RTS. What is TRS? If in between you start listening, you won't understand. This mind, please note my point. Now, this mind, which Rajogun is backed by Tamogun, is highly personal, very ambitious, very fame-oriented, money-oriented, my life, my family, society, I don't bother. They can sell the society because adharma has come. For money, he can go to wrong means. So selfishness is in the rank now. Rank and file. Why was he appreciated? I was not. But you are not capable. So what? When Yudhishthir was appreciated, Duryodhan didn't like at all. This was the whole turning point was Rajasuyagya. Yudhishthir's personality was very, very respectable. Some people's personality are like lot of knowledge, lot of poise, lot of serenity, lot of dharma, very nice credentials, very controlled, conquering anger, calm. And Duryodhan was very boisterous. So when people started worshipping and honoring, he couldn't take it. A very selfish life is there. He can't take anybody of the same level. He cannot take somebody getting more privilege and I getting lesser privilege. We are the same life. We have the same, almost same age group, 5-10 year difference. We were in the same classes. Okay? He can't have more, I can have less. I can't take it. But he's more capable. He's more quieter. He's more humbler. So what? Enough. Both will be angry. Please note, RST and RTS, both are angry. RST is angry because something is wrong going outside and he wants to remove it. RTS is angry because he didn't get his own pound of flesh. He cannot take somebody at the same level he cannot take. He will be very competitive. Very, very dynamic, very competitive and mixture of adharma and adharma. Sometimes dharma, sometimes adharma. But selfishness will be in the rank and file. Why didn't I get the food? Why you gave the water to me and not to me? Not to me, he got it. Swamiji gave mala to him and not to me. Why? I also serve. When my name was in the list, why you remove my name and put your name? Where? In the serving list. No, but you did not come last night. No, I did not come doesn't mean you can remove my name. I also know how to serve. I'm not foolish, okay? Don't take away my name. Nonsense these people do. No, but you can serve in many. There are a lot of manners. You can wash the plate. You can clean the lounge. Is there? Lounge is not cleaned. Okay, take out the carpet, vacuum the lounge, to take the chair, table. Okay, I'll do it. But why he took away my name? He wants to show that he's very bigger devotee actually. Whole matter, I tell you, I also know what is going on inside. He wants to show I'm much closer to Swamiji. I'm very, very close. He wants to all the time project. He'll walk together, talk together, eat together, as if it's very good. And we are all foolish people here, sitting here. We're wasting time here. Huh? I also left my house. I also left my coffee. अरे भाई तुमको सुख देना हो you can this is बोलो RTS. Very dynamic, very agile, he can't sleep. He's very alert, quite hyper. Sometimes he'll sleep a lot, sometimes he can't sleep. He doesn't have a backing of Sattva because Rajogun doesn't have. As in the case of farmer one, RST will think, okay, it doesn't matter. Yaar, if this work is not there, I'll do another work. It doesn't matter. 100 work is there, I can do another work. Whole thing is that mission should grow, ashram should grow. That is the main issue. It doesn't matter who does, who doesn't. He's not chicky kind of person. Chick is not in his. Poo, chu, this is not his nature. Understood, no? Poo, chu. बिगड़ गए, मुंह फूल गया, सोलन फेस इज देयर, टुन हो जाए, दिख ही नहीं रहे हैं. दिस इज नॉट हिज नेचर. He thinks big. No, if I will be like that, I think I'll disturb everybody. I don't want to disturb everybody. Please note authority. This third person wants authority. He wants personal authority. I want a position. The second one wants authority to remove the wrong thing because he has Sattva Guru more is there. First one wants authority on his mind and Maya and ignorance. For that he'll meditate, for that he'll do more jap, for that he'll do more puja, for that he will study more. Well, my mind was very uncontrolled. I'm so sad. Another criteria, beneficiary. In the case of SRT, beneficiary will be God. I want God should be happy, Guru should be happy, finish. Whole cosmos should be happy. Let the Vayu be happy, let the sun be happy, let the moon be happy. He is sensitive to Devatas. He is sensitive to God. Who? SRT. Well, I think God is not happy. Some Devatas are not happy here. Therefore, this wind is going for this is a connection that this is not. See, this is flickering a lot. Please put out the fan. Put out the flag. Why? This is disturbing Agni Devata. Too much of flickering is there. Flickering, too much of flame flickering is not good sign. You should put out the flame. Flame should not be flickering so much. Why? Agni Devata is disturbed. Make it good flame. He is sensitive to Devatas. In his beneficiary, he is Devatas, God, Guru he wants. In RST, beneficiary is the country, society, community. In RTS, beneficiary is me. I got a position, I am president now, thank you. I elected and got selected. What? Elected and selected? Yes. Nominated? No, I fought. I am not talking to that person who was contesting against me. Many societies have this election also. ये अकबर है. Both have valor. Rana Pratap also had valor. Akbar also had valor. But Akbar's valor was for unrighteous mean also. He will kidnap women, not Maharana Pratap. Aurangzeb was also brave, but he is very personal. He will kill Hindus. kidnap women, either make wife or what is it called? Harem. Harem. Harem will not be for these kings. नहीं, वो नहीं करेंगे फिर वो. I don't know why these foolish people make Jodha Akbar film. What is that? You are making a film on that person who has killed 30,000 Hindus in Chittor. What bravery is there? After Jodha Bai, he married 12 more queens. Akbar. You are glamorizing him. Nothing great about that. Read history. History has been tainted and given. Because conquerors write the history. कुछ भी ग्रेट नहीं था उसमें. वो तो हमारे यहाँ की ग्लोरियस लोगों को छिपाया गया. Are you seeing that? He was also great warrior. I am not saying that. Great warrior. As a warrior, I have big compliment for Akbar. But his was for conquering the one who didn't have sword. Whole Chittorgarh, he butchered 30,000, 40,000. He made a pyramid of heads. What do you know about it? पढ़ो हिस्ट्री आप. And therefore Maharana Pratap didn't give up to him. Because he said, no, it is wrong. I cannot give it to something wrong. This is called Kshatriya mind. This is called RST. Very big difference makes the gunas are there. Very big difference. Samarth Guru Ramdas never fought any battle. He prepared Shivaji. He was a meditative person. Samarth Guru Ramdas was so meditative. 12-year age, he was getting married. So in Marathi marriage, Maharashtrian, what they say, the boy is brought, girl is brought. And they put one parda on the top. And he says, Savdhan, be alert that you are going to marry. He heard, be alert, don't get into the married life. He ran away. And he was very good in running and athletic. Then the Pandit also ran, but he couldn't chase. He did 13 crore times Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram Jap. He had darshan of Bhagwan Ram and Shri Hanumanji. SRT. Very well built. Very good. Jai Samarth. In Maharashtra, every house has his murti in his puja room. I like these great Mahatmas. I am taking their name because we all should know their names also. They are Punya Shlok. If you take their name, you get Punya. अब उनका जप में मजा था. वो बैठे एक चुपचाप बैठे रहते थे. He doesn't have that rajogun, that 80%, 70% rajogun required to go, fight, kill, see blood oozing out. This rajogun was meditation. See the SRT, RST, RTS. Fourth comers. What is fourth? TRS. Now tamogun is around 60%. This person will become criminal. Because he wants everything. He doesn't have money, he doesn't want too much. Well, take money, he said, what to get money? I want bottle. He's extremely lazy. TRS. Sorry. TRS. Tamogun backed by Rajogun. When no money is there, then he'll go out and work. No money is in the house. Not a drop of water, then he will go out. And because no money is there, therefore he is likely to become criminal. He will resort to some crime. To get quick money, because he has no money to eat, he'll take drugs and lie down somewhere. For him say, get money. He said, why have to get money when I can loot him? Extremely lazy. No work, no ambition. He's lying down. His authority is on, he wants the authority on sleeping and not working. His beneficiary is his addiction. His concentration is on bottles and food. The SRT person is working on ultimate cause of the world. The RST person is working on the immediate cause of the society. The RTS person is working on the cause and effect which can give him more honor and money oriented. And TRS person is working on a cause which he has not to work. I don't want to work. अच्छा सबका पेन भी अलग अलग है. If SRT person loses his control of mind, he becomes kami krodhi, he will fast. Or he will do repentance. Because I became yesterday krodhi, I got angry for half an hour, therefore I am not eating food today. He is highly sensitive to his mental. His pain is there. The RST person is a pain when somebody says something to the God, country, society, dharma. He'll go for resort to fight. RTS person will have pain when money is lost or somebody says something to him. You said this to me. To me you said. Yes. To me. Lot of pain is there. बड़ा दर्द रहेगा. And last person, TRS, he will have pain when he will be asked to work. All work only I do. My work is over now. No, but go from here to there only. But why should I do? Dhruv Maharaj, he was just taken out from the lap of his father. इतना गुस्सा आया. He was, why you take away from my lap? क्षत्रिय स्वभाव था. क्षत्रिय में भी नीचे वाला क्षत्रिय हो गया थोड़ा सा. He became of RTS. After Upasana, he was promoted to RST. He was a very good ruler. In the same life, he said, I don't need. He went to Badrinath and he promoted to SRT. Whole sadhana is you increase the amount of Sattva. Your authority from self should increase to authority on the unrighteousness. On unrighteousness to the authority in the mind. Your beneficiary from I should be the beneficiary. No, whole society should get that. Distribute food to everybody. This is kingly. Distribute wealth to everybody. This is called Kshatriya Swabhava is there. Distribute to everybody. Let the beneficiary be the society. Therefore, in Gita, Danam Ishwar Bhavascha. The Lakshana Kshatriya is Danam Ishwar Bhavascha. Kshatriya Karma Swabhavajam. Beneficiary is this. In this person, beneficiary is me. My spirit, my money. Hoard it. I'm not talking of Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Please don't mix that. I'll come back to it. But it is same. I'll come back to it. What is the hurry? But what is my caste? Wait, don't bring the caste word, etc. Wait. Tomorrow I'll come to it. I'm in a hurry. No, don't hurry. This is just a foundation. I'll come back to it. Oh, very nice. I understood that. Vidurji was insulted badly by Duryodhan. In front of whole congregation, you read in Bhagavad, Duryodhan said, throw this servant out. Maid servant's son out. He was his chacha actually. Vidurji was chacha of Duryodhan. You read Bhagavad, Vidurji was not little hurt. So much control was in his mind. Not least hurt. Because he had the capacity to see it as God's prasad or drishyam. compose. Why? Sattva was 80%. Sattvat sanjayate jnanam. When Sattva is there, you go to the ultimate cause. You see the drishta of whole world. Or you see the God. You see everything with the God's eyes. Sattva is too high. Very big vision you have. Very big picture you have. Very big control you have on your kam, krodh, irsha, lobh. Your judgment are very, very long lasting. It will be very quiet, very good judgment. Very nice decisions are there. Didn't get disturbed at all. And same Guruji got disturbed. Same Karn used to get disturbed. A Brahman's, the body of SRT will be softer than the body of, because he is fighter. Therefore, he can tolerate much more. Who? RST. This is how Karn tolerated the worm going inside. Okay. I'll come back to it. It's Chaturvarnam, just to start, it is just a take off. I can make out my varna by the description you made. Thank you. Om Aranamah Parvati Pate Har Har Mahadev Shri Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai Shri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan Ki Jai Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare He Nath Narayan Vasudeva 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 Shri Krishna Govinda Shri Krishna Govinda Shri Krishna Govinda Shri Krishna Govinda He Nath Narayan